lot of times when I say or do something, it's automatically viewed as
negative,
as a negative means
because
of who I am and what I come from.
It's okay. It's okay. It is okay. Oh man, to you, just talking to you about all of what it is that you've done, play. It's everything. I'm excited to hear this music. I really am. Just because, of course, everybody either writes about what they've went through or what they want to go through or the hurt that they felt, and you got scenes in your life, player.
Movies.
But we still gotta talk. Louisiana, though. That's the birth to Super.
That was the birth. Like, I want to say that wasn't. I don't feel like that was the birth. That was like. That was me in the stomach. Like, that was me being made. You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like Texas really, that's where it was like. It stands. That's when I'm addressing it. Like, nah, like put a cape on my shit. Like, super. Like, yeah, like no.
Put a cape on super.
That's how it was. It was like, oh, bro, you can't just be like you. Cause it was like a lot of things like that geographical shit down there is deep. It's heavy. So, I went from not wanting to rap to seeing like, yo, if I could do this shit down here and niggas fucking with me that's never been to the East Coast, that don't like they whole identity and how they identify as the East Coast is they think New York.
Oh.
Like they automatically, like when you be like, oh, I'm from Jersey, I'm from New Jersey. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm like they introduction to me because I've never had to coexist with niggas from down south. Like, even if you take a trip, you're not of wherever you go. Say you went to Texas tomorrow, you still New Jersey because you don't have to. I'm here for a short time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm living with you niggas. I'm around you niggas. You feel what I'm saying? I'm picking up y'all lingo. I'm taking sauce from y'all and adding it to my gumbo and just what you from saying.
Your gumbo,
yeah, because it's a mix. It was a mixture of everything. It was a mixture of everything. So it's like that was the thing. So it really, I feel like Louisiana. I was conceived. I was in the stomach. For real. Okay. And then in Texas, it's like I owned that shit. Like I'm
you ain't even a baby. See, like oldest, you not even a part of the
we ain't even. I came out grown. I ain't even a baby. Like I came out grown. Like.
I mean, I guess because you were accepted so much, that's why you chose Texas. Because I feel like if you was in Louisiana, they were showing love. Like, oh no, like
they were showing love, but I feel like Texas, it wasn't no love. It was like Texas. It was more. How the fuck you letting this nigga from Jersey come down here? Because they putting me on shows and I'm rocking like, mind you, I'm in Texas. And it's funny because I end up getting into a fight with the only nigga from Jersey. I'm really the only solid nigga from Jersey. So it's nobody to relate to me. Like, it's nobody, like, I don't have nobody to be like, yo, it's like the situation how I said my homie was from Milwaukee. I'm like, it's reverse now. At the end, and I'm the only nigga from Jersey.
I'm still frustrated. I'm really, really trying to figure it out. There were shows that they were having in your jail.
They making flyers, all of that.
Shut the fuck up. They were a flyer.
I swear to God.
Who's the graphic designer in jail for the flyer?
Niggas is making flyers, bro. It's not the illest graphic design, but it's flyers. They getting printed and pressed up and put in units, and niggas is popping out for that. You feel what I'm saying? Real shit.
Y'all live there. All they gotta do, hey, I swear to God, on the second unit, we're gonna have everybody come out. We're having rappers. On
the rec yard, we having a rap show, but then again, they're having Mexican shows. They having rock and roll shows where niggas got live bands. They're having gospel shows, but the rap shows, we bringing the yard out. I mean, we taking niggas to the world for this hour or 2 hours, whatever the fuck it's gonna be.
Shape ups and dreads,
all of that shit,
all that. Like, who's taking pictures? Like
the picture man, the camera.
Shut up. Who's the cameraman at the jail?
Various niggas. The nigga that, because you got cameramen in every jail you go to. Like when you go on visits, you if you familiar with prison, you have niggas that take pictures for they coming out to the all of that shit. Yeah,
you see them. It's like a backdrop.
Yeah, all of that shit. But you ever see your people send a picture home from jail and they not on the visit, they just on the yard or they got camera. They got cameramen that do that shit. So that was the thing. So I feel like that was like my place of like, I'm here.
Yo, you smiling. Yeah, you confident as hell in jail. Because I feel like this.
You got so many aesthetics out here that you can make a person like you.
Yeah.
I could flash money and be ass, and niggas be like, but for niggas to be around me that don't know me, I'm in jail. I wear khakis like you wear khakis. I got the same sneakers that's in fucking commissary. I don't have nothing special but this craft. So if you fucking with me off that, it's like, I in my mind, that's when it clicked. Like, bitch, if you could do this and you don't have nothing, and these niggas is feeling you, I could bring this shit back on because I'm talking to the me's of the world.
Here we go with the bullshit. Why do you think a lot of these niggas that bring it back home either don't win or have it in their mind that they gotta make sure that they win at home in order to succeed?
And that's the wrong idea.
As long as you knew.
No, that's the wrong. That's the wrong idea. That's the wrong. Because your home's not gonna fuck with you.
Please.
They not gonna fuck with you. Home is the hardest. Home for real. Home be dick riders. Because everywhere else gonna believe in you. And then home is gonna be the last one on the bandwagon. Like, yeah, that was my nigga. Bruh, I couldn't get you to stream my shit for nothing.
I'm gonna tell you this. My mom said the world is my playground. Okay? And I didn't even get the tattoo done over just because I need to see this to be remembered. I ain't the Hip Hop Oprah, also diva for none of y'all, to be honest. I'm gonna do me because I love what I do. Y'all like it because you see it. But at the end of the day, I'm so tired of rappers making it seem like they don't understand. It's motherfuckers in Milwaukee.
It's niggas in Nigeria.
It's niggas in everywhere else other than where you at.
That's gonna fuck with you.
You have to generally understand what you're doing.
That you don't, for real. That they gonna fuck with you. I learned this, and that's what the concept of what I was saying is of why I can't go home and do this is like. If it could work here,
it could work anywhere.
It could work because I'm not at home.
Yeah.
I'm for real. I ain't even comfortable around y'all niggas.
For real.
I'm really
situation.
And I'm really mashing the way I'm mashing because I know y'all niggas don't fuck with me. I know y'all don't believe in me. But I'm going so hard that you gotta.
You got to or you ain't.
You got to. You feel what I'm saying? You got to or you just for real. You got to or you just a hater.
So let's just because I need to know real quick. But we going to what you doing because we see you. But super drugs. Of all the shit you could have named yourself something else, but why is super drugs your name?
Cause when I seen the movie, when I end up watching the movie Outside Providence, I really identified, and it's funny cause dude, the character died in the movie, but I dug his aura, so I was like, yeah, I could dig that. And then the super part is like, I feel like ain't nobody, and it's a proven fact. It's probably, and this ain't the name drop. It's probably like 1 or 2 rappers from our area that go as hard as me. And I'm not saying that I'm the best rapper.
Oh.
I'm saying work ethic. And niggas that's going hard, I work with them.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
Here we go, because it's gonna be the shit in the comments. But who you talk about? Who the other two that go as hard as you?
I'm talking about content wise, as far as they working.
I want to know.
Big Rod, CA Dollar, like we the trifecta. Like we for Burlington County. I'm not talking about a nigga that make a song or make one video. I'm talking about we consistently dropping shit, and we don't drop one time a year. Niggas is dropping 3-4 projects a year, going in, coming together, tapping in with each other, and we not Hollywood with this shit. And then the thing about it is, not to promote this, niggas really be outside. So it's like, and then when you reach out, it's not the, oh yeah, I'm gonna do something with you, nigga. I gotta chase you down and do all of this, and you Hollywood, and none of that. So I'm separating all of that shit. Like, if you not working, I tell niggas, I don't say I'm the best rapper, but if you not working like me, I don't want to hear your rapping. I don't want to hear that you actively that shit don't count.
But what's wrong, like, for real, with all of the niggas that's rapping? What is the problem with hearing somebody say that, just in the sense of the confidence in themselves? Why does it always have to be a competition? Like, why can't it just be, yeah, I'm doing it. And when they say that, it's just like, all right, yeah.
And I respect that.
And just let it be. Like, it don't even got to be a competition. Why?
But the competition come, the secret competition come, is when a nigga really don't like you. When a nigga don't like you, and they feel like, oh, I'm doing all this. And it's like, my thing is this. How can you put, if you you put 3 songs on SoundCloud this year in 2020, you put 3 songs on SoundCloud, but I dropped 3 projects. Why are we even comparing each other to each other? Why am I compared to you?
Pause. Just because that artist that dropped the 3 joints on SoundCloud got like 100,000 joints.
What validate that? Numbers can be fabricated.
No, I hear that. I totally hear that. But listen, I'm gonna say what they would say anyway, just because it's like the way that y'all set up the whole music music game in the sense of how to be respected or what exactly you're doing to get the respect that you feel as though you need to, needs to stop. Because you just sat up here and said that you on your journey, you doing what you doing. You're not trying to pay attention to nobody else and don't look at me as far as what I'm doing. So it's like, keep doing what you doing. Don't give a fuck about what nobody else is doing.
I don't never do that. But the problem comes is, where do you say you the best at?
Because I woke up this morning.
No. I'm talking about and openly, vehemently. I'm gonna use that word, vehemently.
Triple words.
Argue that when you have a problem and my thing is, these same niggas that'll do that, they'll talk down about you and it's like, bro, like,
you don't even know me.
You don't even know me too, bro. Where your video at? You dropped
hate how they hate.
Or no. We fucked the 3 songs on SoundCloud. You rap. We know that you rap. You've dropped the song before. We know that you rap. But when a nigga like me say, yo, I'm the best nigga working, and I have the right to feel like that. Because this is a conversation. I'm not saying this down in you. I'm saying how I feel. This is my facts. It's good as how you feel. It's not I just feel this way for no reason. I feel like that because it's me. That's what I'm saying for me. So the problem comes is where when you say that, the nigga that made this one song, he has a problem and he gets on a post, oh fuck that nigga, that's when it's like, bro, like,
that's what trolling Dickie is.
What the fuck?
Something. It's because you're doing what you're doing and he want to be able to get in the spotlight for real. But fuck all of them, okay? Because you done did what you did and you ready to keep going on them. But we gotta talk. The super drugs really be working. Because that's what I'm trying to say. All of what you are, how you are, what you've done, you're putting all of this into music.
Into my music, exactly.
Really?
Thanks.
And for real, you as an artist, how do you even make the decision on who you letting into what you doing? Because this is a whole nother level we at, and it's like, just like you said, niggas gonna act like they good.
The selection and process of how I let people in is, one, I gotta respect your character. One, that's the biggest thing for me. Like, I'm not letting no Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Please.
I'm not. And it's funny that we talking about that. I just got into it with a nigga. The funny because I haven't really did interviews like that. So I did an interview at a college radio station like a year and a half ago, and it was a nigga I met. I tapped him. He was from up north. He was from Roselle, and we tapping, we lock in, and I was fucking with him. I ain't really particularly per se like his music, but you working, so it is what it is. I wouldn't run to listen to you, but you working, so that's the biggest part of the battle. You working, you actively pursuing this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
This nigga posted a picture with 6ix9ine. And he hit the typical, and this is fact. This is factual shit. I will send you I will find the picture and send that shit. This is factual shit. And then in your caption, you make it like you justifying
who he is,
what you doing. So I tap him, I hit him because I'm gonna let you know why I'm blocking you and I'm deleting you, bro. I don't jack that. I'm not into that. Like for me, because it looked like the biggest clout chase. You feel what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh, I did it, bro. No, you did that shit because you thought you was gonna get some points off that shit, and niggas not respecting that. You feel what I'm saying? So my respect from where I would do a song with you, knowing that I'ma run on you on the song. I know I'ma run on you on the song. Now I don't even want you in my mix, bro. I don't even want to be around you because your character showed me who you were.
But real shit, right now, Tekashi folk call you.
I'm cool.
1.6.
I'm cool.
1.6.
I'm cool because you know what it is, and this might sound like a clout chase too. I feel like if that come across the right person, the news of me declining that, that's a stamp. Like this nigga ain't really had none. This nigga putting it in himself and a label, and now he turned them down. They gonna be like, man, I respect it. And a motherfucker that's respectable, I'll be like, man, I respect that.
Who you would want to work with would say that. I hear you. Where exactly? Just being that is this like the first project that you put?
This is like my 7th project, bro.
No, but only reason why I'm saying your first, just for everything that's going on with you, just in the readjustment of what you got going on right now. You mean the fact that you about to skate for a second? Like, is this project all of what you want us to know?
I feel like this. I feel like this. To be honest with you, I feel like this is my reasonable doubt. Because this is the first project. No Sleep 2 is the first project that I put everything that I was going through in chronological order into the music. I would just talk in my other projects. If you listen to my other projects, I'm just talking to the streets. Now I'm talking to you from me. I'm telling you a story. I can tell you from 1 through 9. I could tell you at what part of my life and what the fuck was going on and why that the song sequence is this way for that project, yo. Like, Real shit.
Because I was about to ask you what project was it exactly, just for you to chronologically tell us the story.
That shit. I told the story because from going through, I went through a lot in this past. I was on a run for a year. You feel what I'm saying? So I made 85% of this project on the run. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm going through it. I'm kicking myself in the ass like, bro, you just did all this time. You about to go back in. You did this, and you, whether it's 10 months or 20, whatever the fuck it's gonna be, it's still the fact of that's a hard bag to tote around, bro. You just did all that fucking time. You about to go back and get these crackers more time, bro? Like, you bugging. You feel what I'm saying? And then going through shit in my personal life and a relationship I'm in, and that shit going bad.
You went in like that.
Like, it's like I'm going through everything I'm going through. I got a song on that Paranoid of how I'm telling niggas I'm scared driving. Like I'm really in my, like, so it's like I'm telling y'all a story and it's like I'm getting the reviews like, yo, bro, that's the best work. You just the finest we heard you at.
You just dropped it.
Yeah, I dropped it the 19th. Last Wednesday.
And it's on everything.
It's on everything. It's everywhere.
Please.
Any platform you can stream on, that's where it's at.
Just to listen to you talk, just all of what you just
it's
put
a must
what it is, like
to.
I would have listened. Like,
it's a must listen to because I
listen.
feel like if you didn't, I feel like this project made me see that when you true to yourself, when you true to your music, it's gonna come out. It's going when you telling, when you giving it you. I could talk about the streets all day. I could come in here and talk, work, and do all of that because that's cool and fine. That's easy to do. But when you really going through something and you putting it in the music and you want the pain to come out and you writing these songs and you crying while you writing them, that shit, when you hear it, it's like it mean a little bit more. So I could listen to this back to back, because then I could be like, damn, I was really going through that. You feel what I'm saying? Versus it's my other shit, my older shit. I listen to it and it's some dope shit, but I be like, I turn it off after a while. Like, I don't hear that shit.
We about to cut because you gotta sit up here and get in the studio and give us more music, and then already just in talking to you, it's gonna be hella other parts to your conversation. You already talking about you want to run for a year. That's not no regular shit. And I want to hit you again because why? Where you sit down somewhere, okay?
Yeah.
But that's just in the sense of who you are as an artist, letting us actually talk to you like this, giving us the truth. That's what it's about. That's all we want is just for you to keep
the
it
truth,
fun
exactly.
Every vibe.
And I think that's what like one, and go back to what I just said. When you keep it in 100, do everything you're doing, and then it comes out in the music, it hit a little bit different.
True.
It make it more. And they know. Yeah. And then you do shit like this and you talk about it, and then it's like you go correlate everything with it. Like, all right, he was going through this, and that's why this sound like this, and that's what the fuck. Damn, he really meant that shit when he said fell back, caught another case, and another case, and a third case.
He was
telling the fucking truth.
Interview, he was telling us. See, look, just do me a favor. If there's one thing that you could tell, it's a young man right now, and he's outside.
He's outside for real.
He outside for real.
He not for fake. He for real.
Not for fake. He for real. But he got his.
You talking about a young person?
No, it's a young person. Let me tell you,
They still got room to grow.
Yeah, they like 19
they ain't
right
doing
now.
Nothing.
They 19.
They ain't go down yet or none of that.
They outside.
They outside. They on the wrong road.
You gonna tell me? You gonna let me tell you? Or you?
I'm just asking. I want to know.
I was gonna give you the deets.
All right,
okay? Look, not for real, but like it's a 19-year-old. He outside for real, for real. He don't got nothing before him, but he's outside because all of his boys is fake, and he want to be the one to be the real one.
Okay.
So he out here doing it, but then everybody see that he can rap a little bit, and he don't really put enough attention into it. But he did one song, and now everybody looking at him. But he outside for real. What you want him to do? Or if you could talk to him, what would you tell him?
I'm gonna tell him this because I'm gonna talk to you as you a man. I'm not gonna talk to you as you a kid because you younger than me. I'm gonna tell you like, yo, first off, don't think that this the only way. That's one. I'm gonna also, but on the other flip side, I'm gonna tell you, if you play in the street, let's stop playing the street for the wrong reason. And what I mean by the wrong reason is to glorify, oh, let's smoke my ops, or let's what if your people's, get your peoples out of fucked position. Fund your music, cause this shit not, I'm gonna be 100, this shit not cheap. It's not cheap. Everybody don't have money to shoot videos. Everybody don't have a team. Like I'ma use Mira Fontaine, where you got a nigga that shoot videos and you making the music, and all you gotta do is shit. We playing multiple hats. I'm playing the financer, the artist, my manager. I'm like, so if you don't have that, so let's be outside for the right reason. If that's what it's really no right reason, but let's make a purpose out of this shit. But if you outside, first off, you driving drunk because you outside to prove to your friends that you the real one. Because a lot of times, for real, after you take that trip for being a real one, 90% of these niggas you not even gonna fuck with no more.
Listen.
You gonna come home and not even wanna fuck with niggas. Cause that's how I came home. I don't wanna be around niggas. I don't wanna be like, because you wasn't checking for me when I was in jail. You had a relationship with my mom, my sister, all of that. You ain't go stop and ask. Even if you're not dropping off no money, you ain't go stop and see if my mom was cool. And you a nigga that ate out my mom's kitchen.
Oh no, that part.
You all of that shit. So half these people that you trying to prove this shit for, they not even gonna be around. When you come out, they gonna be, man, you gonna come home and you do time like how I did time. You gonna come home to niggas being fucking drug addicts. A person that we just grew up with just passed away, just OD'd. You feel what I'm saying? So that I didn't even expect to look how they look, to be how they is when I just came home. So you gonna come home, the motherfucker still on the same shit that you really not even going, like, you gonna be like, So I did this for them. I'd rather do this and push this music shit. I'd rather do this and put it in my music. I don't have to prove to you that cause y'all can't validate me and y'all not respectable. So I mean, that's the just make sure you doing it. If that's what you want to do, I can't never tell you not to do what you want to do, but just know that if you really outside niggas, that time that they give really outside niggas, it don't be worth it, bro. It don't be worth it, and it might change your whole, the tick that they give you, it might change your whole perspective, or you might not come home. There's a million niggas that's not coming home.
This is part 3. I know. we gonna be crazy. Look, cause they waiting for the rest, and I'm gonna definitely bring them back.
It's a lot too
in this joint because it's different. But it's nothing but love, play. We definitely had to talk to you.
And I appreciate you having me, man.
Truly.
Yeah, this is another.
This shit is for real. This outrageous.
It's another living sign that is, and it's not glorifying. It's just I'm telling you, like,
cause you outside.
If you out here, and I don't even like saying that shit. I'm a house nigga.
See? No, but they get outside and want to be a house nigga.
You want to be outside. It's fleas out there, man. It's fleas out there. You bring them bitches back to your crib. It's not good, bro. Like, it's not. This is the outcome of that, yo.